leaving camp now. It's about 8:10 a.m. and last night camped at the Windsor Locks campsite. You can hear the planes overhead as they're taking off and landing. So I met another thru-hiker last night, Tin Man. He had started 4 days ago, but last night it was 3 days ago and he had already caught up to me. But to be fair, he was doing 30-mile days, and he was actually, he's in the middle of hiking the Eastern Continental Trail, which goes from the Florida Keys all the way up to Newfoundland. So he had already hiked from the Keys to Hanover, New Hampshire, and he decided to take a break and hike the New England Trail. I couldn't. That's crazy. That's so much. So we got to camp and he went in his tent and is still in there. So he's going to pass me at some point today. So I guess I have that to look forward to, probably sooner than later. And then today I will be entering Massachusetts in like 5 miles. I will also be making it to the Westfield River, which I'm not fording. Ironheart and Cowboy forded it, and they took a video. It looked really treacherous. The water was very fast, and Ironheart actually ended up getting swept up by it, and he had to swim. I am getting picked up and then probably dropped off at the other side tomorrow. So I actually have a shorter day today. I'm only doing 11.5 miles today. And then I am going to get to see my family and go out and go to a brewery. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I'm excited to make it to Western Mass. The next couple days are gonna be really epic hiking. I'm gonna be hiking the Mount Tom Range tomorrow and the Mount Holyoke Range Sunday. So here's the thing with that. I feel good about hiking those, and it's not about the amount of miles or the difficulty per se, but the weather. It's going to be pushing 90 degrees on both of those days, and I'm worried about the heat, hiking in the heat. When I was hiking in, what was it, like 83 degree temperatures the second day, that was really rough. I got dehydrated and nauseous at one point, and I'm just thinking like this weekend it's going to be even hotter than that, and it's going to be harder hiking and more miles. So I don't know. We'll see. If worse comes to worse, I could skip it and come back to it later. I have some options. Today's gonna be pretty hot too. I'm gonna try and stay ahead of that. I am gonna finish. I'm hoping to finish today by 3 o'clock. I'm ready with the electrolytes. So once it starts getting real hot, I'm gonna put that in my water and try and get ahead of the dehydration. I'm gonna take it day by day. I'm just gonna concentrate on what I have today, because I'm still on track with my schedule, and that's all I can really do. So today the trail, it looks like it's gonna be pretty smooth. I think it's just gonna be about just getting the miles done and getting to the river at a decent time. power line view. Check out the little baby fire ring. It's like size reference. Less than 2 miles from the border. All these boards look pretty new. Still have the stickers on them. And just like that, suddenly, there's the sign. Welcome to Massachusetts. Woo! Connecticut on that side. So the blazes are changing to white now. Just to throw you off. Oh. Guess I'm on someone's yard right now. Cool. Just took a little break by that Welcome to Massachusetts sign. Feeling pretty good. I only have 6 miles to get to the Westfield River. So I'm making really good time today. Guess I could have sat down over here too. And not only is this a very beautifully groomed trail, but there's also switchbacks. It's pretty cool. Another thing to sign. I keep seeing these little numbered signs with these poles with flags on them, and I don't know if it's some kind of obstacle course, like for horses or something. What do you think it is? They're not like spaced evenly apart either. Some of them are like closer together. Some of them are farther apart, so they're not like mile markers or anything. And they're going down, because I started, it was like, I don't know, 17, 18, 19, and now I'm at 10. It's private archery range. That might be something to do with it. I'm crossing into someone's yard here. There we go, that's that private archery. It's the Agawam Bowman. So I guess we were just in Agawam. 3.7. I'm on my way up Proven Mountain. It's going to be the last major ascent until tomorrow. Just plugging away the miles, going up this mountain. heating up. It's like mid to upper 70s. So it's starting to wear down on me as I do these ascents. Southwick, Agawam, Westfield. Just about to take a break. Fire tower, which I'm not going to climb. I never even knew there was a Proven mountain so close to where I grew up. Pretty incredible. You live near these things and then you never go there. This must be one of those mixed messages I was warned about. No trespassing, but it's the New England Trail. Great. My favorite thing in the world. Walking through a field of prickers. We were done with climbs. Oh. Yeah, this is where you would come out of the river. The water looks really low. I think you could ford that. Good morning, it's day 10 on the New England Trail. I just hiked 11.5 miles yesterday. Got to spend the day with my family, got some good rest. And today is supposed to get even hotter. It's gonna get to like 90 degrees at its peak. So I am hoping to be off the trail by then. I am doing a shorter day today than I had originally planned. I had originally planned to do the Mount Tom range today, and it's just going to be too much with the heat. It was going to be an 18-mile day, and so what I'm planning to do today is you saw I picked up by the north bank of the Westfield River. I'm gonna hike to the, like, right before Mount Tom, right before you go up, so that I can pick up another time where I left off and just wait for, you know, better weather to do that range. So a little bit of a bummer. I'm going to be kind of skipping it for now because today is going to be 90 degrees, tomorrow is going to be 90 degrees. So, and I have to stick to my timeline. So I figure, you know, I'm gonna try and hike as early as possible and stop hiking in the afternoon when the heat starts, and just then fill in the gaps later on, because yeah, I hiking yesterday in the heat, you know, even though it only got up to 83 degrees or something, it just saps all of the energy out of you. And what was only 11 and a half miles, it feels longer than that because, you know, you're going up these inclines and it's just so exhausting. If 83 degrees is hard for me, I know 90 degrees is not going to be easier. 18 miles wouldn't have been possible today. And then I'm going up probably one of, if not the hardest parts of the trail. So yeah, I'm only planning to do 12 miles today, and with the option that, you know, if it just gets too much, I could call my dad and bail out a little early. Just gonna plug away these miles today. It's good. Looks like, you know, typical New England trail stuff today. Gonna be some ups and downs and mix of stuff, so nothing too crazy, just crazy heat. So we're gonna take it slow and drink lots of water. We've got a flowing water source here. It looks very low, but it is flowing. And from what I've heard of this section of trail, you're not gonna get very much water. It's kind of dry, so I guess fill up when you can. So we're gonna cross right by a Tentsite right here, but there's actually a water sign here that I guess you can hike down and get to that water source that we just saw. And then over here, right off the trail, we've got the Harold Akey camp area. You see one tent platform there. Just to show you the platform, is a nice step up. Very nice. Can't have fires here. Yeah, I don't see another platform unless it's further away, but yeah, you could probably squeeze a tent somewhere. It's pretty flat. So that's where I would have camped if I hadn't stayed with my parents last night. Lots of trees I could have set up over there or somewhere. I'm liking the switchbacks. Very nice. And here we've got another bridge, which the water down there looks pretty stagnant. This next river crossing, not too far off actually. It is flowing. It's low, but it's flowing. So, didn't expect to see so many water sources so close together. And we've got another footbridge with another flowing water source. I've been marking these on far out when I see them. Hopefully they will be informative to some people coming through here that might be thinking this is a dry area. But that's the best water I've seen near a campsite this whole trip. Usually it's either been a dry campsite or someone's left jugs of water there, or you gotta get your water like 5 miles before the campsite because that's the closest water. But yeah, you got lots of options very close to that tenting area. Got a little trickle here. This is definitely unofficial, and it kind of looks like it's just sort of coming out of the ground. So it's probably a pretty good source. You just have to be patient with the trickle of it. It is heating up, and you can really feel it when you're in the sun. Even though it's not anywhere near as hot as it's going to be today, it's very humid. You can just feel it in the air. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, I think I am making the right call in skipping the Mount Tom range. I don't want to go on the like most epic parts of the hike and be miserable and suffering. This is supposed to be a fun thing. I don't want to turn it into something very much not fun just to say I did it. It's still gonna count if I come back and do it later. I made it this far. I've hiked the entire state of Connecticut without taking a day off, so I'm really happy about that. And like, as long as you're happy with what you've accomplished, and I think that's, you know, more than good enough. So never should feel pressured to put yourself in danger just to get some miles, because those miles are gonna still be there. They will wait. And as I was talking, I didn't notice I had gotten off the trail, so I am backtracking back to where I saw a view, and I'm gonna look for the trail from there. Okay, so here's where I came out of, and you can see there's a white blaze on this tree. So I went that way. I need to sit and figure out where to go now. Well, I must have just missed the turn off somewhere, so I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled as I walk down there again, see if I can find another way to get in there. Of course, now that I'm looking at this, it's so obvious. So there's the white blaze, and then you go in here. Yikes. They should have had maybe like a double if they go left, maybe. Yeah, because there it is on the other side. We are getting ready to cross under the Mass Pike. I'm walking alongside of it right now. That is a very deep hole. Oh. I think this is where we go under. It's kind of eerie crossing underneath a highway. So we were on section 3, and now we are entering section 4. Route 202 is in 3.7. And I got a tower here. I'm gonna stop and have a little snack, maybe over there in the shade. That break was what I needed. I was feeling really sluggish and low energy, and now I've been able to pick up the pace and make some moves here. It's gonna be pretty smooth ups and downs until Route 202 here. I'm like almost 6 miles in for the day, I think. Another nice viewpoint that's not on the map, but it's actually like probably even better than the ones that were on the map. So I made it down to Route 202. Still 4.5 miles from what my goal was, but I left my phone cord at my parents' house, and I haven't been able to recharge my phone, and now my battery's low, so I can't use the maps or call for a ride. So I'm just gonna get picked up now, and I'm gonna have to do this section later anyway, so I'll just have to do this extra 4.5 miles too. It is getting really hot. It's up to the 80s right now, and starting to feel it too. So it's like 12:39, and it's only going to get hotter. So I'm going to cut it short here after only hiking like 8 miles, unfortunately, but at least it's some progress. So